Your ministry recently announced a decision that women aren't allowed in public parks across the city of Kabul. Why have you made that decision?
In the last 15 months, we tried to open parks and tourist spots to our sisters, but rules which were set by us were not being followed. So we had to take this decision to close public parks to women.
What were the rules specifically that women were not following, because of which you had to announce a complete ban?
The rule were that they have to wear the hijab, headscarf, but they were not following it. We kept separate days aside for women, but in some cases, they were not observing it, so we had to make this decision.
So then why not ban men from the parks and just keep it open for women? Why is the ban only for women?
If men break the rules assigned by us, these restrictions will be imposed on them as well. Women were not observing the rules which we had made.
So according to you, only Afghan women are not following the rules of your religion?
It is not that it's only women who do not observe Islamic rules. In some cases, men do not observe the rules, and in some cases, it's women. Through a story, we have had women who were better than men as following Islamic rules. And there are still women who are more committed to Islam than men.
Well, last year when we had spoken, you had said that at that time girls' secondary schools were not being open because there were security issues. More than 1 year later, why haven't you been able to fix those issues?
No, at that time, I didn't say security problems. I said there were some issues. What are these issues? You should ask the Ministry of Education. They should answer why schools are not open.
According to your understanding of your religion, should women be educated or not? Should they be in public life or not?
Both men and women are equal. Women will be given the same rights as given to men.
Why are their rights being reduced?
Regarding the public parts, I give you the reasons. Both men and women have the same freedom of speech. The freedom of speech still exists. We had allowed women to go to parks, and for now, we have taken this decision to ban them. What will be decided in the future, I cannot say. And again, I will say regarding schools, you can ask the Ministry of Education.
Women aren't able to raise a voice, are they? Because those who have been jailed or their protests have been stopped.
In any country, if men or women raise their voices against government orders, they will be arrested. In some countries, they have been killed, but we do not do this. If someone raises their voice against the national interests, those voices will be silenced.
Your ministry makes rules that women have to follow. You impose rules on women, yet Afghan women aren't even allowed into this ministry. Their opinions, their views are not even taken into consideration. How is that fair?
No, this is totally incorrect. For women, we have placed a box at the gate where they can drop in their complaints. Out of respect for women, our director goes to the gate.
What are your intentions for women in this country? Because with every move that your ministry has made, you have further and further restricted the freedom that women have in this country.
No, it isn't like this. We are not implement more restrictions on women, but are trying to give women all the rights given by Islam and Sharia law. The Hadith, the Prophet teaching, says a woman's whole body needs to be covered. Her face should be covered. It is all right if her eyes are not covered, as Sharia law allows this so that women can see. A woman's face and her whole body should be covered.
In your neighboring country, you're seeing that there are a lot of protests happening against the moral police there. Are you clamping down further on women here because you're scared that the same thing could happen in your country?
There is a lot of difference between us and other countries. Here, our sisters support the hijab. Our sisters are committed to Islamic rule and observing these rules in a matter of pride. Do not compare our sisters with others.
خویندې له نورو خلکو سره مه پرتله کوئ.